This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Refuses to be stopped. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here we go, first third down of the game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Important second down play coming up. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the pass is incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third and short, they hand the ball off.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The border battle goes back to 1950. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand, the other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll keep it on the ram. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brewer. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. That one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'd be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down play for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, that one's picked off. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Can he make it to the marker? The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brewer. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Smith. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So they accept the penalty and wipe away the loss on that play. A little unusual. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is blocked down. Looks to start on the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. He breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Oh, man, what a read here here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brewer. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Great move there. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Single back. Takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Smith. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
important third down play coming up. They throw caught on the left side. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Davis. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Davis. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off of the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
But here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. On the option, they try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, you pick up some big yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
To throw, it's Smith. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Defense showing blitz here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. This is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. Now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time taken away. Trying to find room. It's Davis. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks right, lets it fly. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Powering through the defender. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, what a big-time run here by this quarterback. Does a good job of getting the first down, and he gets out of bounds to save himself. Here we are, critical moment in this game, and the quarterback's delivering.
First down and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And they will try out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.